Well, hello everyone. I put this on live stream, but I put it on private, so because I don't know what I'm doing yet. Because instead of being recording through my laptop, it's being recorded through the webcam. I was trying to get two things to do it at once. But I got some happy mail yesterday. It's the first time I got happy mail when I didn't win a contest or something. So I was excited and I said, well, I won't open it until I can record it so I can share the joy. This package came and I wasn't expecting it from Dee's Creative Hands. You got to check out her channel. She's amazing. A really creative, brilliant, down to earth, a lot of fun. I love her to pieces. And I predicted when I was one of her first, like in the 100 subscribers, I kept predicting you're going to be at 200 in no time. Boop, she's at 200. I said, you're going to be hitting that 300 mark any day now. Boop, she's at 300. She got everything. I said, I predicted that. I predicted that. So, yeah, she's just awesome. She's a lot of fun to listen to. Her yarn room reminds me of a library, just shelves and shelves, but no books. It's all yarn. Ooh. She lives in Michigan, I think. And again, this is very strange. I do apologize. I guess I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Jesus, how do I get this? I even bought this webcam mount for the table. But anyway, let's see if we can get this open. Why can't I get this to use the laptop camera? See, I am technically challenged. But I'm not totally stupid. I did remember to bring something to open the box with. But I got a cat in my lap, so I've got to be very careful. Don't want to hurt the kitty. This is Rascal. He's the great big fat cat. He's the blubber butt. He's here. I can't really pick him up. He's so big. I'm like, don't ever get sick, cat, because I can't pick you up to take you to the vet. Oh my God. He's big. How do you put a cat on a diet? You can't. I was with a man and we had a cat named Pepperoni. I adored that kitty. And my husband, I got married to a jerk, so he wouldn't let me get my cat. He says, well, you have to get rid of one or the other too. But they were bonded brothers. You cannot break them up like that. And I've had them since they were babies. So I never got my Pepperoni back. And he loved to eat. He would fall asleep with his little head in his crunchy ball and his paws wrapped around the ball, and you'd see him going, moving his mouth like he just loved to eat. You can't put a cat on a diet. Let him eat. So what? If it might take a year off his life, it might not. Ah, now I got Rexy pushing on me. That's his Rascal's brother. Uh, so forgive me, folks. My first live, so I get to see what I'm doing wrong and I can practice. So when I do go live, get the gumption to go live. I got to get the camera set up right. Dee, thank you so much for sending me something. Oh boy, I don't know what it is. A little hefty. Ooh, goodies. Yarn bar. Oh, looky. She even wrote inside the box with the heart. Yarn bar, Christy. That is so sweet. She's awesome. I wish I lived close. I used to go to Michigan all the time when I was a truck driver. Oh, by the way, she told me she used to be a truck driver and she's got stories for days. I'm like, that's so cool. She probably got trucker brains too. Trucker brains are the guys that remember what truck stop they were at 20 years ago. And ask for Melissa. She's the best waitress. And it's at mile marker 41 off I-69. Those are trucker brains where they can remember everything. I never go home the same way twice. She said, I just wanted to send you a smile. Nothing fancy, just a thanks for being a friend. Much love, Yarny sis, love Dee. Oh man, that is so awesome. She even found a card with a skein of yarn on it. Check that out. Oh, by the way, while I'm thinking of it, so I can see it, I'm on my third OM Granny Squares blue lace poncho. This time it's for me. I made two and gifted them. Oh, look, there's yarn. And what's this? Thank you for being a friend. Thank Thank you for being a friend. Da, da, da. La, da, 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 da. I don't remember the song. Oh man, looky, the stitch mark is pretty. The stopper has footage. Oh, look at that buttons. Buttons. Whoa, look at this hook. Oh my gosh. Is that a cool hook or what? I love that. I love it. I can't see what I don't know. It might be an H or an I, one of the more popular sizes, I'm sure. Wow. Oops, gotta watch it rolls away on you, though. Ooh, what are these? Favorite findings. These are glittery buttons. Oh my God, she knows I love anything that sparkles and glitters. Most of us do. What's your favorite color? Sparkle. Oops, you just knocked stuff out of my hand, kitty. What does this say? I'm so excited, I'm shaking. Yarnologist. There's a pin that says yarnologist. And he just knocked a couple little non-breakable things, thank goodness, out of my hand. A couple little tassels. Another pin. What does this pin say? Holy cow, he nipped at me. No nipping, no love bites. He never breaks the skin, so it's not like he's being malicious. He's just love biting. That's what cats do. If you observe the lions and tigers in the wild, like the male cat, or I guess he'll go up to the female and put his mouth over hers like that. And he doesn't bite, but Rascal does that to me. And I'm like, please don't breathe your nasty tuna breath on me. These cute little tiny tassels. Use them in a go-go bar. Back in the day, maybe. I know, Rascal. Look. Mommy got stuff. And now there's more. Oh, look at all these beautiful yarns she sent me. Oh my God. Oh, Red Heart, soft. I've never seen this before. I love this colorway. This is so pretty. So pretty. I can't really read it. She sent me 3 of those. Oh, the colorway is so nice. And a Red Heart gumdrop. That's pretty. Again, I've never seen these colorways. And another one, Red Heart gumdrop. So I've already got a thank you card I'm going to be mailing to Dee. Oh, that is so sweet, really. But it was hefty. I'm like, are you rehoming your pet rocks? But I sent her an email. And to thank her before I even opened it, I said, look, I don't want to open it until I got the camera running. It's like, ow, share the joy. You better stop nipping at mommy. You hear me? You better stop right now. That's how you scold them. Just tap them on the nose or a little smack on the butt. Nothing hard. Don't want to hurt the babies. You just got to give them a firm message. Just like with kids. A slap on the hiney. I wasn't immune to those back in the day. We got smacked on the hiney. You didn't dare back talk your elders or the teachers or anything. I don't know how these kids get away with the stuff they get away with. Back in the day, I had some disadvantaged school kids, and they went to a special school. They were problem kids. Well, one of the kids was such a problem, he'd tear up the classroom, he'd broke a television. And you know what they did? Instead of expelling him from the school, they bought him a television. I said, you don't reward poor behavior. That is not the way to teach animals or children. No, you don't reward bad behavior, you reward good behavior. Positive reinforcement. So it's just a crazy world anymore. And you wonder why these kids are going off the deep end. And I don't understand. But anyway, I'm sorry I couldn't invite you to the live. Next time when I figure out camera angles and what's working. Oh yeah, I sent Dee an email. And for some reason I was reminded of my dad when he owned a restaurant. My dad was quite the prankster. And he'd wait till the place was packed at lunchtime to prank some unsuspecting customer. And they were harmless pranks. He had one with the waitress would be in on it. Some man be sitting at the counter and be going, Louis, this is some good strong coffee. And the waitress would swap out the spoon while the man had his head turned, because somebody else would distract him. And they'd swap out the spoon. And man goes back to stirring his coffee, takes the spoon out to take a slurp, and the spoon's got a hole in it. And of course, everybody around is kind of in on the joke. They just die laughing. He'd have that place in an uproar. Oh, Louis! You never knew what kind of price he was going to pull. So I was telling her a joke that one of his regular customers came in, and he was looking really down and dejected, and he just got married to the most beautiful woman in town. I mean, she was built like a brick, you know what? Oh, gorgeous blonde hair, buxom, tiny waistline, a smile that would light up a room just like a Farrah Fawcett, big, beautiful, white, toothy smile. Anyway, he comes back from the honeymoon. He's not looking too happy. Dad is like, yo, what's up, Gus? He said, how was the honeymoon? Louis, not good. Like, Dad, what do you mean not good? You married the most beautiful woman in town. What happened? He says, yeah, well, she was sitting at the nightstand getting ready to come to our marital bed. And instead of combing her long, beautiful hair, she took it off and placed it to the side. My father was like, whoa, that's a surprise. And then he said, then what did she do? Oh, yeah, she reached down there under her dress or blouse and pulled out two great big foam rubber things. My father's jaw dropped. He said, oh, are you kidding me? He said, no, Louis, she's flat-chested as a board. And then she had this little cup she pulled out of her pocketbook, and she removed her teeth. Those beautiful, bright white teeth weren't her teeth, Louis. Oh, my God. He said, what? I married a monster. My father is just kind of shaking his head. Feels bad. He wants to laugh, but he doesn't want to hurt the man's feelings. And my dad said, well, what did you do, Gus? He said, I told her, when you get to the part I want, just throw it over here. My dad would tell me jokes like that when I was a kid and tell me I could tell them at the school assembly. Like, oh, Daddy, I can't say that. Oh, he had another prank he used to love to play. He always had the toothpick in his mouth. My dad is Greek, like Greeks usually like to own the diners and the restaurants. And he was handsome. He was better looking than Elvis Presley. And he had this toothpick in his mouth. But he swapped it out with a fake toothpick that had a tooth attached to it, looked like a tooth with blood on it. He waited till the height of rush hour. Places jumping, the waitresses are going crazy, the registers ka-ching, 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 going crazy. And then he'd start bellowing, ah, ah, he's just screaming, right? He's got his hand over his jaw, he's screaming. And the whole restaurant, you could have heard a pin drop. Everybody's looking at my dad, and then he goes, oh, oh, oh. He pulls out this toothpick with the fake bloody tooth, and everybody goes nuts again. Oh, for Christ's sakes, Louis! Ah, Louis! And the restaurant's in an uproar. I don't know how good the food was, but his personality would bring people in. Everybody loved my dad. And then he turned into a mail carrier, because I remember growing up, he was always sleeping. Shh, don't make too much noise, your dad's sleeping. Yeah, because he was a substitute, so I could call him in at any time. Finally, after a few years, he got on a regular schedule. He gave up the restaurant because he had a wife and a little girl, and he wanted steady benefits and a pension and all that good stuff. And he always did the right thing. I mean, he always did the right thing. I've had the best pop in the world, and I'll tell you, I miss him dearly. There's some people you never get over losing, or even your pets, we have trouble getting over the loss. And we have a mutual friend, Dana's Wanderlust Crochet. She's a lady trucker that'll take you on her trips with you. I love it. I get to go trucking without getting beat up by the truck. Instead of you're sitting in the passenger seat, you get a rough ride. And she's a lot of fun. I think she's got a crochet along coming up. But definitely check out Dee's Creative Hands. And Dee, I just wanted to say thank you so much, darling. There's a real day brightener, too. You hear my rooster out there? He's a big mouth little. He's big mouth. And he's just a little guy. I don't think he weighs, what's the hen weigh? maybe 2 pounds. He's the rooster. All right, you guys, I love you all. Have a blessed, healthy, happy day. And we'll, like we truckers like to say, catch you on the flip side. Stay tuned. We're going to get this down pat. I need my glasses. I can't see. That's the other problem I'm having. When we do it live for real, we're going to have people yakking at me. And I'm like, how am I going to read the chat? Unless I maybe blow it up. And, getting old ain't for sissies. That's all I can tell you, kids. Everything is harder. All right, I can see now end stream. It's a big red button, end stream. Yeah, this is still in the making, by the way. Where's the skein? Where's the skein? I'm still in the process of doing this, so there. Where's my skein at? You're probably laying on it, fatso. Come on, blubber butt, move. Oh, it's like dead weight. Oh my God, they're both next to me. I lost the skein. What's this? Oh, that's a toy. Meow, meow, meow. It purrs. Hear it? Supposed to be a purr. I already have 3 cats that purr. Somebody gave me that years ago, and I unfortunately, I get attached to everything. And I've got boxes of stuff to bring to Goodwill. I just can't get them there. I got a lot of stuff, but I need a strong, healthy young man to do this. Would you let me know? Find my, here it is. Look, here it is. See, I'm wearing it. This way I can, when I go outside, if I go to the market, I can crochet a row. I did in the aisle. Spin it around, get the other side. Ding. Okay, we're leaving. See you later. Bye.